Happy Labor Day. How's it going with you?
Great, it's great. This is so much fun this year. It's light. People are really nice. It's a great time.
You hear about New York City news, Long Island news, national news from Labor Press, laborpress.org, proud sponsor of UCOMM Radio. You're changing the American labor movement as we know it. Youth councils,
yes.
Youth caucuses, getting the young people involved.
Yep.
How excited are you about that?
Very excited. I'm very excited. There's got to be people coming behind us. If they don't come behind us, we'll never get anything going forward.
That's right. And he's not just talking about the parade, he's talking about the American labor movement. Chevy Tahoe, made in Texas. Hey, which local did you come out of?
I come out of the IBW, Local 3, very proud of it.
Local 3, it's a tiny little local you've never heard of.
It's a great local.
Now this is Local 802,
802.
Musicians,
Yep.
and they just won a huge fight, I believe at the
Metropolitan Opera, there were 16 unions involved.
Wow.
It was a very difficult negotiations. They got together in the best spirit of labor and management, cooperating and finding a solution to a tough problem.
Great. Now you got huge fights right here in the Big Apple. You got Cablevision workers who are trying to battle a bad guy, James Dolan. I know you're supportive of that. And you have a lot of organizing drives of non-traditional workers. How you have a very young staff too. Are you overwhelmed, or is this just another day in the life for a union leader?
Well, what it is I think the people who are really overwhelmed are everyday working people. So what we have to do as a unified labor, as the largest regional labor federation in the country, is make sure that we're coming out. As you hear the motorcycles coming, we got to make sure that we're going out and we're supporting any way we can. And we're doing it. We have great staff, we have great affiliates, we have great leaders in the city, and we got great counterparts in the non-union sector that want to work with us.
Out of the UFC, local number 2.
You're a teacher.
I am high school social studies.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Social studies, organized labor, history, tradition. Do you see a lot of young people getting more and more involved with organized labor?
We are. We're figuring out the better ways to communicate with them, whether it's through social media or having events after work where we can bring people from different careers together to think about how we move together as organized labor. It's the energy is building.
Young people, you got an idea, contact her. She's going to run it up the flagpole, get involved.
Who are we? Say ho! What do we do?
Brentwood, who would have known, huh? New York City Labor Day Parade right here.
Hey, I just want to say, you guys out there, UCOMM Radio Nation, you guys are doing a fabulous job. We always listen to your show at Labor Press, and we're always spreading the word. Stay tuned, working folks.
You got to organize with the community. You have to, the workers who are unionized have to also work with the communities and where we live.
Just in case you didn't know, Plumbers Local Union 1, where George Meany came out of. He was the man who brought the AFL and the CIO together. This is his local.
One out of every 7 union members in the country comes from the state of New York.
Wow.
We're up to 24.6% of the entire workforce, which is more than twice the national average.
That's amazing. Now, I also understand that there was an increase in union membership just last year.
Yes, there was an increase in New York City and throughout the state, and we're very proud of that. And it's coming really from all sectors: public sector, private sector, and building trades.
Gonna rise up, find my direction magnetically. Gonna rise up, throw down my ace in the hole.
RW's organizing things like car wash workers, independent supermarket workers in Brooklyn. We've got a lot going on, working on the medical marijuana, and we're helping organize that industry as it's a growing industry in New York, no pun intended.
We have been able to get the workers increases of $1 in January, another $1, and we're fighting out for health care.
Healthcare coverage, respect and dignity.
Well, here they are, the brave-looking workers at JFK, fighting. We're reading about you, hearing about you on UCOMM Radio. You keep up the good work, sister. Hey, good work, everybody. We love you at UCOMM. Good work.
It's a great turnout. It's a wonderful day.
How do you split being a labor leader and being a dad? Is it difficult?
It's got its challenges, but they're happy campers.
You guys having a good day with Daddy? You proud of him? You know what he does for a living, right? Battles the bad guys. You're organizing new workers, Cablevision workers, Verizon wireless workers. You got organizing drives all across the Northeast.
You know, there's many attacks on organized labor in this country that shouldn't be, because the organized labor is the one who got the working class where they are today. And the only way we're going to keep the working class where they are today is to organize, organize, organize. We wear red every Thursday to remember Jerry Horgan, who got killed on a picket line in 1989.
The nurses are in the people. Let's call the nurses.